No, we still got a couple in the second row. We got a couple of dudes in the second row. This next guy's a lot of fun. He's actually the one that lets us do this every weekend at his house. So please give a warm welcome to William Wheeler.
Yeah. Papa Wheelie. Papa Wheelie.
Yo, man. In a way, I'm kind of obviously, it goes without saying, this is a sausage fest. All right, man, this is bringing me back to my days in the Navy. Oh, nothing like it. There's nothing like it. You got to get the experience. You know,
that was my butthole.
You're in my top 3 buttholes, Troy.
Will never be in mine.
Yes, I just gotta try harder. No, like I remember, people's, because I was in the submarine in the Navy. It was a super sausage fest. We weren't in the surface Navy, so where some chicks are. Anyway, I won't dive down that rabbit hole. Anyway, but yeah, people say in a submarine 100 people go down, 50 couples come up. But let me tell you this: it's not gay if it's underway, okay? It's not gay unless you make eye contact. It's not gay unless you say I love you afterwards. It's not gay unless you cuddle afterwards. I can go on for 15 minutes. No, but on the, it is a sausage fest. But Penelope is technically the only female here, so feel free to call her a bitch. All right. My buddy Mendoza, speaking of the Navy, good. I talk to that motherfucker every single day. He brought something to my attention that I'm gonna start using. It's called the Eisenhower Index. Now, this is something General Eisenhower used to really make most of his time, right? So it was pretty much like a 4-box thing. It was like a cross, and like the upper left box was like things that was most important and most urgent. He would do that. Something that was important but not urgent in the top right box, it was like this is something. Yo, bitch, shut the fuck up. No. The top right box, it was something that it was important, but he could schedule it later in his day. Bottom left box was something that was urgent but not important enough for him to do, so he would delegate it to someone else. Bottom right box was not important, not urgent, he could just eliminate it out of his life. Now this is something I'm going to start doing in my life, where I'm going to start making this box, but I started writing it the other day. I started realizing this is something you need to do early in the day when you have the most clarity of mind, because something I want to eliminate out of my life is watching a shit ton of porn and jerking off. And I just quickly realized that unless I do it early in the morning, I'm not going to have an accurate index. So check this out. Early in the morning, I'm going to put watching porn and jerking off in the bottom right corner. Just get rid of that out of my life, because it's going to take up a lot of time. If I'm doing it, if I'm writing this index when I'm hot and heavy, I'm going to put it in the top left corner where it's like I got to do that shit right now. Okay. If I catch myself when I'm busy, at work or something, I'm like, all right, this is something I gotta do, but I'm gonna schedule jerking off for later in the day, right? And then bottom left corner where I'm like, all right, I gotta jerk off, but it's not important enough for me to do. So I'm gonna call up fucking Jill to, come jerk me off later in the day. Delegate it to somebody else, Next day, next morning comes around, oh, okay. Bottom right box, get that shit out of my life. And that was a long road we just went down. Holy shit. You may not be able to guess it by looking at me, but I'm a recovering fat ass. And I almost relapsed the other day when someone at work was like, hey, Will, do you want these fries from Wendy's? I'm like, bro, you don't bring booze to an AA meeting. Of course I want those fucking fries, bro. Fuck, bro. And see, I'm starting to watch what I'm eating again, specifically my sugar intake, because last year, all I was eating for a while was oatmeal with chopped up bananas and milk. And I fucking love milk. Arguably, I love it more than anything else in the world. And the other day, I went to the grocery store to go get my ingredients, and then it hit me. I was like, shit, is there sugar in milk? Fucking sure enough, I looked. all of them, the whole milk, the 2%, the 1%, the fat-free, they all have fucking sugar in it. And dude, I started crying in the fucking grocery store. Like, I had a Marlon Brando moment from The Godfather in front of the milk. I was like, look how they dancing, get my boy. It's horrible, man. Fucking sad. What else did I have here? Other people go down.
You wrote that.
Alright, Penelope's the only bitch here. Oh, okay, so this probably, I know this only like applies to like maybe 4 people in this room because we've got a couple married, we've got a married guy, a couple guys in a relationship, we've got an Evan, we, I love you, buddy, you know that's But did anyone else have a COVID girlfriend when COVID hit? Where like, you were gonna break up with that bitch, but COVID hit, you're like, oh, this might stick around for a while, I better keep this pussy around, you know? What, I'm the only one?
No, hell yeah, bro.
I know you would probably do that, Tyler.
Yeah, bro, we got like 4 on deck, but they all got COVID, so like, it's like a bad rotation.
I was gonna break up with Jill like a year ago, and I was like, oh, fuck. Stick with a boring ass bitch or fucking no pussy. Fuck. At least I'll get the HBO password out of her.
Yeah!
Anyway, my name's William. Man, have a good one.
See you later.
Hey, give it up for William Wheeler! Yeah, dude, fucking. Something of a roast for William Wheeler. Kind of looks like if McLovin fucked a Leonard Skinner fan. Good, off the bat, I ain't bad, bro. Okay, but let's be honest. I do have a rotation of COVID women, and yeah, 3 of them got COVID.
Oh.
Yeah, I swear. I'm pretty sure at this point they're hitting me up, not like to fuck, but to get some of this vaccine. You know what I mean? I'm pretty, like trying to fuck the vaccine out of me, which is like a very Bernie Sanders voter thing to do. Fuck those people, man. Fucking Jesus Christ.